Hello ladies and welcome back. Today I'm going to be switching out my rings on my PM agenda, and I'm switching them out for these Giglio ones that I purchased about 2 weeks ago and I just barely received today, and I'm so excited to see how this process is going to turn out. I did watch a couple of other videos on some ladies who had swapped them out, but I didn't see very many of them, and I was kind of excited. I wanted to see different results as far as what would happen if these were to be switched out. And so I went ahead and I purchased these, and I'm hoping that the process just turns out in a perfect way. So excited to see how this is going to transform my PM agenda. So I purchased this a while back, and I've been using it as is, but the rings are a bit tight. If you can see here, I have just little 2 dashboards, and I have a little zip pocket there with my calendar, stickers, the same dashboards here. And then I've been going to church lately, so I usually use this space back here for extra paper. I write inspirational quotes, anything that I like here, that I like here, and I just pick up and just make a connection with. I write it down here, and I have some extra stickers here. But what I notice is that every time that I try to flip through this agenda, pages kind of get caught a little, just a tiny bit. It's not a big, I guess a big deal breaker, but I still would like to have that extra room in here. So that's why I decided to go and purchase these. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to swap them out. And I've seen it's not that big of a hassle for this switch, but let's see how it goes for me today. So all we're going to need basically is you can use a flathead, or you can use a little blade or something, anything that's sharp enough to kind of pick up. So what happens is that on each end of the rings, there's this little flap. All you need to do is pick it up, brace it up. So what I'm going to do is there's one on this end and then one on this end. So I'm only going to lift one of them up. There's no need to pick up both of them. So I'm going to do, I guess I'll do the top. And so you're just going to go ahead and pry. It's going to take a little while, so you're going to kind of have to be patient and hang in there. So there it goes, lifting up. Yeah. So it's going to be a little difficult. There it goes. You just have to lift it. Excuse my little kitty. She hears me talking. She wants to communicate with me. Okay, so there it goes. I went ahead and lifted this. And there's this size. See how bigger it is? You could tell how much bigger this is. Okay, so if you want to go ahead, and you can go ahead and clean in here. For the purpose of the video, I'm just going to clean it up a little bit there. And then you're going to get your rings, the ones you're going to swap out, and you're going to insert just the same way. Right here, you see that? So it fits perfectly in there. And then on the top, you're going to do the same process. You see? So fits perfectly in there. And then you're just going to push down that little tab as much as you can. So why I'm using this, you might be asking me, why not use a flathead? I recently went through a divorce, unfortunately. Life happens. And my husband, or I should say my ex-husband, ended up taking all his tools, and so now I'm basically stuck without any tools. See, now I'm pretty good. It's in place, and it's pretty sturdy. Wow, I kind of like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and transfer these things. You can see, look at how it barely fits in here. Like, there's really no more extra room. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff into my new ring. So just hear this wonderful clicking sound. And so I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up. I'm really excited to see how this is gonna turn out. You always want to go ahead and keep your old rings just in case one day you want to get rid of this one and go for the next size up. You have all the authentic pieces that came along with your agenda. So there goes that part. I'm going to insert that. Have some extra stickers in this little pouch there. And here's some of my dashboards. And here are some of my notes. And basically what I'm observing right here, is that everything that this piece held is basically half of the rings. You see that? So that's just crazy, the amount of extra space that I'm going to have in this agenda, because all this stack of things that I had on this side literally took up the whole space of this whole ring. And now I'm transferring it onto here, and it's literally not even taking the whole thing, right? But anyways, so there it goes. Ooh, I do like it. You see how much easier that is. I am so excited. I am so excited. I am so excited. I am so excited that I made this purchase, because otherwise, also you can see here, it's got a lot of space. Another thing that you have to consider is that once you do switch out the rings, since they're a bit bigger, they do push out the paper a little outward. So you got to be very careful with this part. So if you have maybe dashboards that are a little too long or too wide, they might be pushed out a bit. But there's nothing some scissors can't fix. And I mean, not so much the paper. This pushes out the paper, but not that much. You see there. So it still closes perfect, and it's perfect. I mean, you would think Louis Vuitton would be making this size rings instead. It would be, people would purchase these a little, I guess, more, right? But there it goes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stick around. I might upload other videos soon. And I hope you enjoyed this, and take a leap of faith and purchase these rings if you want to have a little extra room in your PM agenda. And thank you for watching. Bye.